How's the beard look?
Looks all right.
It's trimmed up a little bit better. Got to have it looking pretty.
Still look like shit.
Are we on yet?
Yeah, actually, we are.
Shit.
Hey, what's up? We are the Last Pick Sports Podcast. We are here to talk sports.
God damn it. Run it again.
Fuck it, let's keep it. I'm tired of doing it. Hey, we are the Last Pick Sports Podcast. We will give you our view of sports as regular dudes. We might offend you, but we'll give you different ideas. We'll have a damn good time doing it. And we don't really care what you think. We are brought to you today by the generous folks of Ghost Town Brewing in St. Augustine, Florida. Coming to you live in the loft. Hope you have a great time, guys.
Big country out. Smitty's in. What's up?
Hey, Smitty. Hey, it's Last Pick Podcast. It's Maddie and Smitty here live in the loft. When was our last podcast, by the way?
Let me see. Carry the one.
I feel like it was a long time ago.
Like a week or two ago.
I think it was even longer. I don't think it was 2 weeks. Maybe a week and a half. So, anyway, we're back. Coming to you with lots of bullshit today. A lot of big news over the weekend. Like good sporting weekend. Or good or not so good if you're Notre Dame.
Depends what side of the ball you're on.
Also true. So, yeah, we're going to start it off with a little Jaguars talk. We'll obviously touch on Notre Dame's suspension. And Smitty will have a beer. We'll touch on that as well. And we're going to go with the UFC because it's our new favorite sport and thing to talk about because we enjoy it. Yeah, so basically we are 2 games through the Jaguars preseason, and they're looking good. I'm happy. There's a lot of people that are like, they haven't won a game. Well, you're an idiot fan, so the preseason is not about winning football games.
I've said it before, and I'll say it again. Blake Bortles.
Well, speaking of Blake Bortles, I just pulled it up, by the way. You know what it is through a quarter and a half? I don't know what he said. So far, he's been 14 of 18 for 190 yards, 2 touchdowns, 77.8 completion percentage. So he's almost completed 80% of his passes.
Basically the best there ever was.
This
Blake Bortles hype train is rolling.
Besides Brandon Allen.
This Bortles hype train is rolling.
And the weird part about Brandon Allen is I'm not even listening to you right now because you're being ridiculous. I like Bortles as much as everybody else does.
That's not true. A lot of people hate him. Remember Nick from the Northside thinks that Blake's only good because Allen Robinson bails him out every throw.
Jaguars today they had a caller.
Joke's on you.
It was awful. It was awful today. That guy clearly has no clue what the hell he's talking about. But I'll tell you who is bad. Maybe he got Blake Bortles confused with Max Whittick. Whittick is exactly. Whittick is 1 for 8 for 20 yards and a pick. That's real good. He does not even have a rating. And I don't know if the completion that he had was actually they're counting that as the pick because it says 1 for 8. They don't want to say 0 for 8.
You mean Max Nolan Whittick, who played USC and transferred to Hawaii Rainbow Warriors.
Correct.
Formerly from San Ramon, California.
Obviously, you use Wikipedia as a source, clearly, which is totally fine.
It's
Max Whittick. He sucked, dude.
He's going to be a hell of a high school football coach.
I don't even know why this guy. I mean, shit.
He's going to be a really good high school football coach someday. I'm just throwing it out there.
I'll take it. Yeah, I mean, at least he'll be good at something.
Not playing quarterback's not one of them.
He played Division I football. It's a hell of a lot better than either of us can say. For God's sakes.
Well, he's on the team.
He actually received a check from a professional sporting franchise. Maybe.
We write checks for professional sporting franchises.
Exactly. There's the difference. So, coming hard at him. No offense, Max Whitaker. Love you, bud. Hope you catch on in the arena league.
I was so excited. I would tell you we should just sell our tickets to the Packers game, and literally we could pay for the rest of our season tickets.
Yeah. What was the going rate in the first? $400 on the open market
for our section. So if we sold all 4, that'd be $1,600.
And we don't sit middle of the stadium.
We don't sit with the peasants.
Yeah, we're not on the top level either. We're in the lower bowl, towards the 10-yard line. So I mean, it's not like, we're not next to the field, and we're also not in the new sweet-ass U.S. Assure suites, by the way, that look amazing. That stadium just does not even look the same thing that it used to. Not when I moved here. Didn't look the same at all. It's totally different. It's crazy.
I like to call it the con effect.
Well, I would like for that stadium to be filled with a lot of people, and by doing that, Dante Fowler will help that situation, won't he?
And they got one other rookie that is...
Yannick Ngakoue.
Yeah, not him.
Oh, you mean the one? Yeah, the Jalen Ramsey guy. That guy's really good.
Yeah, the kid from South Alabama that plays tight end.
That Brett.
Not to mention, not only do you have Fowler, I mean, hell, if you weren't even looking to be competitive, you have 2 great players from Ramsey and Fowler, and both went to college within 3 hours of Jacksonville, which draws a big fan base. If you've never been in Jacksonville, it breaks down like this: you got Florida fans, you got Florida State fans, and you got a couple of Georgia
I would say it's
SOBs.
30% Florida, 30% Florida State, and then you got 20%
Inbred. Oh, I mean Georgia.
That works too. 20% Georgia.
10% Miami.
There's some Alabama fans, mainly because they got the fuck out of Alabama with their mobile home, of course.
Yeah, I was going to say. Yeah. It's not hard to do when your trailer rolls.
They drove their truck here to the
when your house rolls, it's easy to move. And then you got Miami.
And you got some Miami. And then the other 10% is like everything else because it's just full transplants. Like us.
A lot of Ohio State, a lot of Notre Dame.
A lot of Ohio State, a lot of Notre Dame. Shockingly enough, not a lot of Rutgers fans. Rutgers. I don't know why I picked on them.
I've now seen double-digit Purdue license plates or stickers on vehicles.
Oh, by the way, I think I was driving behind Corey Grant today, by the way.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, well, it's a big black Jeep, and on the back it has an Auburn plate that says C. Grant, so there's a good chance that I was driving behind him today.
I just thought
I was downtown.
I just thought it was a key situation. He dropped something, but anyway.
Yeah, he dropped his keys. Get it? Yeah.
Just kidding. Just kidding, Corey. Love you.
Sorry. Well, by the way, he's big. I understand that he's fast, and I get that, but I don't see it. I get that he's fast.
That fast.
He's a return guy.
See him.
No, he's not that fast. Okay, he's not Usain Bolt. All right. And by the way, you can see Usain Bolt in a picture, smiling.
Well, he's 6'5". I would hope you could see.
Yeah, he's a big son of a bitch too. I don't see it, man. I think he's going to be that third running back that hangs on, but I think they're going to cut Denard. But you know what? Denard's had 10 rushes for 36 yards, and Grant's had 8 for 18, 2.3. But it all comes down to the return. So,
return of the Mac.
I
would take Corey Grant back there.
Well, I would too. And Denard's had problems holding on the football. So that's it.
And staying awake behind the wheel.
And Corey Grant has had problems receiving a pitch. So there are a lot of issues there. Brandon Allen, not a good start. By the way, the one fan in our section thinks that Brandon Allen should be the starter. There's a certain fan. We don't name names.
So,
it's bad. It's real bad.
This is a point.
It was a she, first of all.
This is a point where I just give up.
Yeah, quit life.
No faith left in humanity.
No, not at all. Yeah, when you say Brandon Allen's going to be your starter over Blake Bortles, it's an idiotic statement. Anyway,
prediction
off of Bortles,
real quick.
What?
I want to see your week 2 preseason prediction.
My week 3 preseason prediction?
No, your week 2 after 2 preseason games. What are your prediction for the season?
Oh, right as it stands right now. Gosh, I think.
You want me to just run down the schedule and you name win or loss?
Yeah, we did this on an earlier episode, didn't we? Oh, we never posted it, did we? Okay, go.
Packers.
I'm going to say it, but win.
At San Diego.
Win.
Baltimore.
They avenged the loss from last year. Loss. As in the Baltimore Ravens avenged the loss.
Colts in London.
Win. I think the Colts are a mess.
At Chicago.
Loss. One you should have won.
Oakland.
Win. Blake Bortles silenced the critics.
At Tennessee.
Win.
At Kansas City.
Loss.
Houston.
Such a toss-up because I don't know what Brock Osweiler is going to be. Dude, DeAndre Hopkins and Will Fuller on both sides. God. I'll go with loss.
Lions.
At home?
At Detroit.
At Detroit? Win. Detroit's a mess, too. Stafford no longer has
Buffalo.
Calvin. At Buffalo? Let's see, what month are we in? Weather becoming a factor at this point? November? Win. Still decently enough out.
Denver home.
Win. Listen, I understand that people, I don't think Denver's going to be able to score. How are they going to score on anybody? Seriously, I answer that question. I don't understand. They're not going to be able to score. I don't think that offense is too good. Minnesota?
Home.
Loss. At home? You're going to drop one like that. That's a perfect one. Especially after you go and beat Broncos.
At Houston.
Loss.
Tennessee home.
Win. What did I have, Max? I didn't count it.
At Colts.
Win.
All right, so you have Ravens lost, Bears lost.
What do I have, 7 losses?
Chiefs lost, Texans lost.
Lost the Texans twice.
Broncos lost, or Vikings lost, Texans lost. 10-6.
10-6. 10-6, and I feel like they're not going to be blown out of a game. There's no Patriots on the schedule. Okay? There's no Seahawks. All right? There's not a team on the schedule. The Denver Broncos are not going to be the same.
The only adjustment I'd make to your pick, which would make them 11-5, and I don't know if I truly believe that in my heart. I can't tell you that today. But I will say, as the first, let's just say.
What if they start out? Here's a question.
First couple decades of my life, I was a Bears fan.
That's true.
And the Jaguars is a game they lose.
Okay. All right, so 11-5. But I still think regardless of where they come from, it's still 10-6.
Yeah.
Like that, and I think that's, I don't know, maybe
What was your question?
I don't even remember now. Shit. Threw me off my game. I think 10-5, 10-6, 11-5, even 9-7 I'm okay with. And I think that could be
9-7 I'm thrilled. Like we like people take for granted we haven't been above 500.
No, I'm saying like I'd take 8-8 all day.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't even care if they make the playoffs. I'd take 8-8 and be like, hey, we're a relevant fucking team again. Like we're a legitimate NFL team. We are 500. Okay.
We deserve to be here.
Yeah, we deserve to belong in the league again. Because there was a couple of years there where I just really wasn't sure.
Make Jacksonville great again.
Just pack it in. Yeah, exactly. Make Everbank fun again. How about that?
It was never not fun.
Everbank's always been pretty goddamn fun. It is a big party for you guys that aren't from Jacksonville. It is a massive stadium with a lot of stuff to do. And for everybody's like, nobody comes to the games. No, there's shitloads of people there. They're just not in their seats because there's so much other stuff to do. So Shad Khan's done an awesome job with that. He's like the savior of the city, by the way. So Fowler.
Khan for mayor.
Fowler looked good again. He didn't. I don't think he recorded a sack, but he was putting pressure on him.
He's still just a pain in the ass.
Oh, he's always there, and he's just.
And by week 3, even week 1, like people have to game plan. Like they're gonna spend so much extra time planning for him.
Yeah, he's a man. He's a beast. He doesn't even look like he had a surgery. Like I don't.
No, you can't even tell.
You can't tell. He's just fast. He's only going to get better once he learns his moves. Once he gets down what he can and can't do in the NFL. I think one time he just tried to rip underneath one time and he kind of got stoned. And that happens. You're not going to be able to do that to, college left tackles versus your NFL left tackles versus, college. Not going to be able to get that shit done. You're not just swimming with one arm. You got to set it up. Dwight Freeney used to set up moves.
That's the biggest thing.
Freeney was outside.
Spin.
Boom, hit you with a spin. And that you got to set it up that way.
Now Freeney had to set it up a lot less. He might have been outside spin, but now that he's an old fart.
Yeah. Now that he's old, he's got to do it 7 times.
But now here's the deal: defensive line wise, and this is for a position, but just like I don't think common fans understand that.
Are we common fans?
No,
I don't think so either.
Non-common fans. Yeah, we're non-common fans.
I'd say my football knowledge is slightly above most of
They don't understand that. With Fowler, he has